Applications of indices and logs. Let's look at one example here. Solve the equations log into x squared minus 3 minus log x is equals to log 2. Now, starting with that one straight away, what we need here to remember is the rules of logs. The rules of logs, like for example, if you have log a minus log b, this one is the same as, according to the rules of logs, this is the same as log into a over b. So when you subtract, you divide a divided by b. So we can apply this rule here to solve question 1, whereby our a shall be x squared minus 3, and our b will be equals to x. So rearranging from that equation, we have log. Remember, we are solving the right hand side of the equal first. I'm going to tackle this part here first. So this is the same as log into x squared minus 3 minus log x. So I've said a is this x squared minus 3 and b is x. Now applying the rule here, applying this division rule, this one simplifies to be equal to log x squared minus 3 over x now, and this one is equated to what is in our right hand side of the equal, which is log 2. Now, since the logs are to the same base, I believe this is base 10, and on my right hand side is also log to base 10. Now, from when you have such a situation, you drop the logs. You do what is called dropping the logs. You drop the logs, and this is what you shall have. So if you drop the logs, on my left hand side of the equal, I have x squared minus 3 over x is equals to 2. That is what I have on my left hand side of the equal. Now from here, you can cross multiply. And x squared minus 3 is equals to 2 times x, which is x, because here 2 is 2 over 1. So multiply 1 by x squared minus 3 and x by 2. I would like to collect like terms, and when you look at this one here, this one we are going to come up with what is called a quadratic equation, whereby if 2 crosses the equal sign, becomes x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equals to 0. Now, using what is called we shall use what is called now the factor method to solve this quadratic equation. The factor method here, the coefficient of x here is x squared here is 1. So I'm looking for two numbers, a and b. So if I multiply a times b, I will get the product of the coefficient of x squared and negative 3, that is ac, which is negative 3. And if I add these two values, it will give me negative 2. It will give me negative 2, the coefficient of x. Now what are these values? I believe these values are negative 1 and negative 1 and negative 3. A plus b is just positive 1 and negative 3. Yeah, so the two values are positive 1 and negative 3. So I'm going to slot in these values to replace the value at the middle. So what I shall have is x squared plus 1x or plus x minus 3x minus 3 is equals to 0. Now I'm going to pair up these values, and then when I take x outside, I shall have x plus 1, x into x plus 1. Now I need to have x plus 1 also on this side, and then for me to achieve that, I shall bring 3 outside This is what is called now factorizing. And then this 3 is a negative, and then everything equals to 0. Now pick one of the brackets, which is x plus 1, and then we have this x, take that x, and then minus 3, put in another bracket, is equals to 0. Now from here, my value of x, so x plus 1 is equals to 0, or from here, or x minus 3 is equals to 0, from which x is either -1 or positive 3. That is, if 1 crosses the equal sign here, it becomes a negative, and when 3 crosses the equal sign, it becomes a positive. So the value of x is equals to -1 or 3. So we have solved that equation. We have found the value of x. Let's part 2 of the equation says that solve the equation 2 power x is equals to 3. So again, from here you are going to get the value of x, and getting the value of x here, because we have a base of 2 here and a base of 3, so the rules of indices might not apply. So what we do from here is what is called you introduce logs. You introduce logs on both sides, of the equal. Introduce logs on both sides of the equal, and this is what we have. We have log 2 power x is equals to log 3. Log 2 power x is equals to log 3. Again, from rules of indices, when you have log 2 power x, this is the same as x log 2, which is equals to log 3. And then from you can collect like terms. Now collecting like terms, this is what we have. X is equals to log 3. So collecting like terms means you shall divide both sides by log 2. So we shall have that one, log 3 divided by log 2, and from here x is equals to, from my calculator, x is equals to 1.585, and this one is to 3 decimal places according to the question, correct to 3 decimal places. So here is my decimal place. So the value of x is approximately so this is how you go about solving such questions. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye for now.